Always a great time backstage at Future Stars of Wrestling events, but tonight, looking backstage, past stars, present stars, and all the future stars of wrestling. What a time it has been tonight, especially to see this face of this man here that I never thought I would see in a Future Stars of Wrestling ring again. Shawn Ricker, welcome back to FSW.
Did you just mention past, present, and future? Because if you're mentioning past, present, and future, I got to think that you got to be talking about Shawn Ricker, so let me talk to you. Because as I stand here right now, I got to think it's been a long time since I've looked into this camera and I've talked to this person sitting behind this TV screen, and I've let you know all about the passer of gravy, the namer of dummies. Hold this microphone up, dummy, because I want to stand up tall. The sayer of Rickerisms and one all-around perpetual motion machine of badassery. The fact is, Silverton Casino, it's happening, and Kenny King, you've got a big old bullseye on you. I'm looking for you, and there ain't really much you can do about it, and that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life. Yeah.
Shawn Ricker back in Future Stars of Wrestling. We're all on that gravy train.
Might have taken a little bit of an 18-month vacation. But much like Michael Jordan when he left the Bulls for 18 months, he came back. Shut up, dummies, I'm talking. Much like Michael Jordan, Shawn Ricker's back. He's back to claim the throne. But let me tell you this, it seems awfully convenient that Matt Hardy couldn't show up here tonight. Because if you remember the last time Shawn Ricker stood in this ring, he left with championship gold. So, Matt Hardy, bring version 1, 2, 3, bring your brother, your sister, your daddy. The only thing that matters is Shawn Ricker's bringing his whole encyclopedia, 1 through 100. And at the end of the day, you're looking at your new FSW heavyweight champion. But for tonight, Kenny King, I still got a sour taste in my mouth because last time you and I were in a ring together, you cost me the Elite Championship. So tonight, Kenny, you got nothing to do but to stare at these lights, and that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life.
Our main event is coming up next. Main event time. This is going to be a good one. Shawn Ricker, Kenny King, former FSW champions. And Shawn Ricker, he's not a guy that wants to work his way up the ladder, Disco Inferno. He's going after the top guy.
Well, he should go after the top guy. He's always been a top gun here. He's been a top guy from the time he's been in FSW, Joe. Why would, I mean, are you trying to insinuate that he should be like, you start him at the bottom and move him up?
No, not at all. What I'm saying is a lot of times somebody's going to look for a tune-up match. They're going to look for somebody that, get themselves back into the mix.
Shawn Ricker is going to needs a tune-up match?
Well, obviously he doesn't. I'm just saying there's some guys who would do that.
You don't understand. To Shawn Ricker, this is a tune-up match. He's wrestling Kenny King. Shawn Ricker probably thinks he's light years ahead of Kenny King, and Kenny King is inferior to him. I mean, you're trying to tell him that, this guy, could you imagine putting him in the ring against, like, somebody worse than Kenny King? Come on. You can do a lot worse than Kenny King, is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, all right? I mean, Kenny King is a superstar in the wrestling business today, as is Shawn Ricker. They're kind of like me, like superstars.
Yeah, superstars.
Yeah.
Again, former FSW champions, former Elite champions, both of them. These guys' pedigree, these are two of the best that you're going to see here at FSW. And since Shawn Ricker's been gone, there's a lot of people that we can say, boy, this is a top guy here at FSW. The roster has grown to see some outstanding competitors, especially in our heavyweight division, vying for Matt Hardy, as Shawn Ricker made comments to earlier. So he has his sights set high.
Well, let's not ignore the fact that Matt Hardy's been ducking a lot of people, okay? Between you and Matt Hardy and the powers that be here at FSW, you kind of protected Matt Hardy, and You can't protect Matt Hardy from a Shawn Ricker for much longer. You can't protect a Matt Hardy from a guy like me. You can't protect him from a Tyshawn Prince. You can't keep protecting Matt Hardy, Joe.
Well, I'm not protecting Matt Hardy, Disco. We have a Rumble, and the winner of the Rumble gets a shot. So
So you're like, what you're doing is you're giving the opportunity of the worst person in the Rumble to win that match and be able to face Matt Hardy. You're stacking the cards in Matt Hardy's favor, and you're letting Matt Hardy wrestle somebody that has to wrestle twice in one night. Am I wrong?
You are correct.
Okay, let's be honest.
It's an opportunity of a lifetime, Disco.
Let's be honest. You got guys here, superstars here like Shawn Ricker and Kenny King. You could build them against Matt Hardy tomorrow and build that up and have them cut some interviews and everything, and you'll probably sell the place out. But instead, but Matt Hardy would be a tremendous risk of losing that match. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But what you would rather do, because I noticed that you and Matt Hardy become friends. You're friends with Matt Hardy now, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Okay, because I noticed that,
we have a very good relationship.
You guys tagging each other a lot on Facebook, and you're sharing and stuff and all that and everything. You have a good relationship. I think that you don't want to put Matt Hardy in harm's way at all. You kind of want him to, you want to protect him, don't you?
Matt Hardy wants to wrestle the best that FSW has to offer.
I don't know about that.
And look at that. Nice drop kick. And the bottom line is the winner of this match puts himself in line for a title shot.
Of course bro, they're already in line for a title shot, okay? If you guys would just respect their abilities here and take them on their merits, they're already title contenders. They're former champions, Joe. They've had the belt.
Absolutely.
Okay,
and Shawn Ricker's been gone, and now he's got to come back. And regardless of what you say, he's got to prove himself. He's got to prove that he belongs once again. I don't believe that he won't prove it, but he still has to go out there, and he has to beat a Kenny King.
He's got to prove he hasn't lost his way, is what you're trying to say.
And I'm pretty sure he hasn't, but this is the stepping stone for him. And for Kenny King, a guy who's had some title shots and hasn't had one recently.
I'm going to tell Kenny King that you said that he's just a stepping stone for Shawn Ricker. You just said that.
I said for Shawn Ricker in his eyes, Kenny King.
No. You said that Kenny King is Shawn Ricker's stepping stone. That's exactly what you said. Well, I'm gonna text him.
We'll rewind the tape later.
I'm gonna tag him. I'm gonna record this, put it on Facebook, and tag him in it, and make sure he hears exactly what you said,
you
Joe.
do that, and Kenny knows we have a good relationship. Also, he knows
I got a story.
He knows that Disco Inferno will stir the pot.
I got a story for you. I heard that Kenny King ran out of gas on the side of the road the other day.
Is that right?
Somebody said they drove by. He's like, his car ran out of gas. You know what he should do?
What should he do?
He should take his car to Midas and Tropicana and get a tune-up. Like, see Gordon, get your car worked on, have good work. At Midas and Tropicana, he won't run out of gas anymore.
I like that. That segue.
Yeah.
That was a segue, Disco. It's very impressive. You haven't lost it. No matter what those other people say. And look at that.
Whoa, what a move by Ricker.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
no.
wow.
And it looked like he was going to get him. I didn't think initially. And Shawn Ricker, he cannot believe that was not a 3 count.
Yeah, he's used to beating guys like that. Wow. I think Ricker kind of realizes here he's not in the ring with no chump, is he?
And you could see Shawn Ricker, talking to him backstage. He's still the same. Shawn Ricker hasn't lost that little bit of arrogance that probably makes him as good as he is.
Hasn't lost it. He's never, of course he hasn't. That's what makes him good. The fact that he's cocky, he's confident, he knows how good he is.
There's some people, some of the guys in the back, they think that he's a little standoffish. I'm just telling you,
okay, well,
what
that's
I
fine.
hear. But many people said that about you, Disco Inferno, when you first came.
Who are those? Bro, let me tell you, you know me. I'm very respectful of the boys in the locker room. People respect me because I give them the respect they deserve, the ones that deserve it, by the way. You will never see me walk into a locker room, okay, and walk up and then shake a Remy Marcel's hand, because
that's disrespectful.
Okay, well, that's just because a guy like Remy Marcel doesn't deserve it,
Well, you would think as time continues to pass and all the good things. Look at this, 1, 2, and almost. As
you won't see me walk into a locker room and shake Matt Hardy's hand, especially after the way that guy says things about me on Twitter and with all his stupid Twitter followers that he has and stuff and everything. It's just, that guy's a pain in my tush.
Maybe you shouldn't be instigating things, and you expect to say things and Matt Hardy not respond.
Well, I would love to see one of these guys beat up Matt Hardy. I'll tell you that.
And
So who's it going to be?
You know who? That is the question. Who is it going to be? Kenny King and Shawn Ricker returning to FSW. Looked a little bloody his mouth.
Oh!
And just,
Wow. Boy, he just came out with some serious artillery there.
You know, Ricker looking a little tired, but look at this, the spinning heel kick by Kenny King. And right now, Ricker looks a little, speaking of gassed, he looks a little tired right now.
Yeah, looks like he's a little winded out there. I mean, I'm sure neither of these guys have faced this quality competition in a long time.
Oh, the Pele kick, knocking him silly. It looks like he's going to go. And look at that beautiful T-bone suplex by Kenny King. The cover, 1, 2. And Ricker is able to kick it.
Wow.
You know, great matchup here between two of the best in FSW guys that need to go out there and get a victory. And that's what it's all about, getting a victory to move on, to get that opportunity.
A quality win. Like we saw this in the college football, you know, the BCS rankings. Quality victories move you ahead in the rankings.
And look at that. Shawn Ricker gets out of the way and drops it down to the
Wow,
jaw. 1, 2. And he kicks out.
Well, he didn't pin him clean. He didn't get a clean cover on there. What's he doing?
He kind of had him and then slid over. And and Shawn Ricker trying to get his breath, taking some deep breaths right there, letting the fans jaw at him and you know, taking his eye off the prize, because Kenny King looks like he could be had right now, Disco.
What's he go, Bo? Here we go.
And it looks like he's going for the gravy train. And Kenny counters 2.
No, he did not get him.
And right now, Kenny's got him up. And he went for the coronation, but look at this. Ricker reverses
wow.
it. And these guys know each other well. The roll through, 1, 2. And once again.
Boy, they've just about run out of gas here, Joe.
You know, these guys are just trying to end it as quick as possible. 1, 2.
Whoa.
And Kenny King is able to kick out. But look at this. He reverses it back. 1, 2, 3.
He got him. Wow. I don't believe that. All those exchanges, and he finally got him.
And Shawn Ricker
outsmarted Kenny King there, huh?
A battle of attrition, and Shawn Ricker makes good on his return to FSW.